See, every year we are saying something, sometimes the same thing also. I have a difficulty in speaking about Baba because one thing is that it mostly refers to my Purvashrama life, and the other problem is that if I speak about the very close interactions or whatever he had said in normal interactions, I have doubt whether it will be properly understood. No, I don't have doubt. I know that it will not be properly understood by most of the people with their critical evaluation, and whether it will go wrong about having a wrong impression about Baba. Because with our strained artificial idea about spiritual sadhana and spirituality, it is very difficult to understand the sahaja state, the ultimate state of spirituality, the sahaja person, his sahaja ways. And when he discloses such fondly that sahaja state, many of the disciples, they do not understand. I remember even my own parents, how they misunderstood various words spoken by Baba in various occasions. Sometimes grossly misunderstood. So, generally I don't speak about those things, and I will not speak also mostly. Maybe sometimes, or I have already written in the diary, it will be remaining there. But Baba, I remember some of his statements, we quote about it also, various important statements. They are written in the diary also, and in Ma's book also. But more than his statements, I always have felt that it is his existence that has worked on, at least on me. It is more of his being there than any of the words he spoke about. In later stage of his life, he did not have the teeth, and the false teeth he used to keep away. So whatever he would speak, even in Bengali also, we were not able to understand very well. And he would generally speak more when he is telling a story. We had recorded one story, not we, somebody else. Later on, we found that that tape also had got bad. So they're not that. But hearing that, one can understand how difficult it was. The pronunciations, because of not having the teeth, it was not that understood. But of course, those were just stories. Any direction, there was no question of misunderstanding whatever he was speaking. But to me, it always mattered that his existence, that has worked in every aspect of my life, whatever I needed or so. To the extent that if we ask any question, he will say that let a few days pass or let some time pass. I will teach you or I will explain to you. I will, in Bengali, tomake bujhiye debo. And I knew that he is not going to explain me in words. This was his standard way. I will explain to you means he will have the experience and you will know what it is. It was a very strange way of teaching of a guru. And it happened like that every time as a proof. Our lives are the proofs for that. That he did not have to explain much. Sometimes, rarely he would ask that you go to the library. As I have already said, open the Yoga Vasishta on such and such page in the library. On rack, this book is there I have marked in red pencil or blue pencil or so, and put some comments. You read that comment. Those were not directly about our sadhana, but about the life of a knower, life of a Jivan Mukta. what should be. Those remarks are there. That Yoga Vasishtha book still I have with me here. It's the moment I open it, the pages they break apart. Sometimes when Swamiji is writing SIR, some shlokas I have a little difficulty because the English translations of Yoga Vasishtha, what we have, they are not very good. So we have to consult that book. But every time I open and try to consult, the pages simply become powdered. So apart from that, everything was it just in his being there, in his existence, which perhaps I felt the first time I got down from the train in Dakshin Khanda. I had not seen Baba, but the atmosphere was completely, what shall I say, was completely dawning in me, and which guided me also to him, so to say. And it never went back. It was very much feelable in the initial stages, particularly for the few years and all. Other than that, his instructions, whatever has been there, clear instructions, only one instruction I could not follow at once was that about my marriage, that get married. And I argued and argued on that ground and could not accept his argument, and finally said that this argument is never going to end. So Baba, whatever is your Adesha means order you give me, I will follow it, because I don't think this argument is going to end. And he said that I can tell you whatever I think to be for your welfare, whatever will be auspicious for you. To listen to that, if you feel that I have to order you, you consider it as my order. If you want, you consider it as my order. So I considered it as his order and followed it. I think that was the only time where I failed. And next time when I went, it made me cry for about 5-6 days continuously, day and night. That was also, what I am saying is that there was no thought, nothing, only the tears were coming down. It was the effect of his presence again, that in his presence it was coming. It is like that. So today I did not think of speaking anything, but when you asked, I thought that I have never spoken about this presence, which is very, very important. We have not listened to Bhagavad Gita lecture or Upanishadic lecture from Baba. What you have got is this effect of the direct presence of a Mahatma. I don't think we have ever heard any interpretations or anything. Sometimes, rarely, in explaining something, he would say 1 or 2 verses or like that. But rest of it is all an effect of the direct presence. Today, particularly, I remembered, because from yesterday, Ma had been trying that Baba was very fond of Rasagulla. So, can we not offer some Rasagulla to Baba on that birthday? So they went on ransacking the internet, finding out how it can be got, what are the shops in Thrissur. Our Krishnarag was everything, he is the person. So Krishnarag was enquiring one after another. We were not getting very much successful. Finally, he said that one Bengali shop is there, but they won't have so many Rasgullas. I said, Krishnarag, we don't know of the shops at all. Where it is in East Fort or somewhere. You go a little early today, and if the Rasgullas are there, please eat one. First of all, you see whether the shop is clean. We can purchase from there or not. That idea you have. If you are happy with that, eat one. And then you call me from there. So Krishnarag ate one and he liked it very much. He called, but that was not giving any solution because I wanted to speak to the person in the shop, a Bengali person. It's a Bengali shop. So when I asked him, he said, if you want 100 rasgullas, you have to order me at least 2 days before, because all these come from Ernakulam and it is kept in fridge. We cannot make here. It has to come, and we cannot preserve also outside the fridge. I said, the rasgulla in fridge also never preserved like this. What kind of rasgulla you are making? Is it very thick syrup or so? He said, no, it is not a Kolkata rasgulla. It is something else. You know what other rasgulla they have? So then Ma and me, we discussed with, I think Namrata also something happened. So it's a big project. So finally we asked the boy, that tomorrow morning, how many will be there? When does it come? The supply comes at 2 o'clock or so it won't work. So tomorrow morning when Krishnarag comes to the ashram, how many will be there? Because we don't want him to buy and keep at home also. That against our ashram practice. So he said that now we have 20. If nobody buys anything, then 20 will be there. I don't know what Krishnarag did, but today morning he arrived with 20 rasgullas. So we will take small pieces as Baba offering to Baba. We thought that we will take small pieces. But seeing that, we felt that it's a very good rasgulla. And it reminded me of the rasgulla I had taken first time for Baba. Exactly similar looking. You know, in Calcutta, it's full of various very good shops, very famous in making sweets. Each shop has got its own reputation. And rasgulla is such a thing that there are at least 4 or 5 shops all over Calcutta who are very reputed. So the first time when I asked Baba, what shall I bring for you from Calcutta? He said, you don't have to bring anything. And he said, but if you can get good rasgulla, in our village good rasgullas are not available. They are all thick syrup. So I went up and down from northernmost Calcutta to southernmost Calcutta, tasted the rasgullas all over Calcutta. And then finally, we have to get the train from Shialda station. And close to that, there was a very old, famous shop also. So I went there and found that that is the rasgulla Baba will like, perhaps. So those days they were given in a mrit patra, a handi, and a tukai tekondu poam, earthen pot. That even now also they might, but now all have got modernized plastic and all they're using it. As long as we were there, it was all earthen pot only. To carry also. So I went to Dakshin Khanda with not the first time. First time I had gone in search of Baba. I did not know anything. Next time when I went, I got it from the shop name also I have forgotten now. We got that rasgulla and taken it for him. So immediately the scene came that I am carrying the rasgulla, sitting in the train and walking through the village. About 3-4 kilometers we had to walk. So walking through the field, carrying the rasgulla and enjoying that Baba's presence. So that reminded me that I should speak about that presence. Okay.